If you missed out on last night's webinar, here's the replay. Take it away, ladies.
Yeah, why are you here? Let me know why you're here. Because I would love to welcome you. You are here for a reason. You are called for more, and that is why you showed up tonight. You know something has to change. And in 2026, it's your year. It's going to be an amazing year if you decided to be. So for those who don't know me, welcome to tonight. I'm a mom of two busy little kids, and I'm a HJ wife for the third year in a row. Well, this is going to be my fourth year. And my husband is back for 3 weeks already, and my heart is so freaking full, you guys. I cannot declare or say to you how blessed I am to have him here. It just feels normal. And I forgot how it feels to be normal, to be 10 months away. And I was working 7 days a week, 12-hour days. I started working for a corporate company. Then COVID happened, my salary fell, and I started opening actually a salon while I was heavy pregnant because I wanted to make an extra income. How many of you have started a side hustle like Tupperware, Avon? I've got the t-shirt, you guys. Burned out, done and dusted, never made enough money. I was always on some type of trip to make extra money, to pay some school fees, to pay extra murals or whatever. And I started looking and I found this online space. You know, you started looking to how to make money online, and I did that. I went into that dark hole and I thought, no way in hell, these people are making this money. But I needed to find out if this is for real. I needed to know if this can change my life too. I took a chance, you guys. 3 weeks in, made my first sale. I was blown out of the water. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? 6 weeks in, quit both my jobs, made 76,000 Rand. As a South African, a normal mom, no fancy degrees, no fancy house, car, nothing, knew nothing. I had to Google the word. People had to show me step by step, and that is what makes this different. I needed coaching. I needed someone to show me. Since then, you guys, I've made over $10,000 online, and I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. It sounds way too good to be true still to me. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm so blessed because I take a chance. I'm so blessed because I know this can change your life too. This can change your life if you decide it's gonna be different. So decide tonight, what is your goal? What is your target? What do you want to reach in the end of 2026? Because I want to say to you, if nothing changes, nothing changes. My why was so clear, it had names, it's my kids. Nothing was gonna stop me from trying to be the best version I can be for them, to set them up better. I was desperate enough to, nothing's going to stop me. Option one was to make it a success. There was no option to fail. So I'm proud of you to be here. I'm humbled to have my story shared. And thank you, Lizelle, for this amazing, amazing eye-opener program. She is our creator. She is our amazing mentor inside here. And she is taking people freaking to success. So let us just welcome her. Let's go.
I love the way she's like, did you guys see that she was freezing? She was like, amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're starting it a little bit different. How are you guys feeling about 2026? Let me know in the comments there. What is your word for 2026? Don't overthink it. What is your word? Is it freedom? Is it faith? What is it? What is your word for 2026? When I say what is your word, you just go to the opposite of what held you back in 2025. If fear holds you, faith, intentional, success, clarity, successful, belief. I love that. A better me, freedom, empowered, right? This is the year. This is the year we can finally take some steps into the right direction. And what do I mean when I say that? I know exactly who I'm talking to on this webinar. I know you've been looking for a way to earn an extra income. I know you are tired of living month to month. I know you've been working hard all your life, you're still not rich. I know you're still stressing about the end of the month. I know you're feeling guilty as a mom because you couldn't be there for your kids. I know you're feeling guilty as a dad because you're always on the road, you always have to work. I know because I lived that. I know exactly how that feels. And most of us on here did or still do. Most of us. And fortunately, in the digital world that we live in right now, you do not have to do that anymore. Never in our lives did we think that we would be able to earn an extra income online. And I'm talking about good income without having to have a degree, without having to have to go work 8, 10 hours for someone? Who's been watching the news? Can you put a yes in the comments if you agree digital is the way of the future? If you've been watching the news, did you hear about Amazon that's letting thousands and thousands of people go because AI is taking over? Yep, because we're working smarter instead of harder. So you either can go against the grain and still survive, or you can join the crowd and make it happen for yourself. Okay? So just make sure you all are muted. Okay? Otherwise, you'll see a different person on the screen every 2 seconds. All right? We're going to dive right in. Okay? So I'm going to start sharing my screen and we can get going. Okay? So what we are calling this webinar, guys, is what's actually working in 2026. And why we can say this with the utmost confidence is because it's been tried, it's been tested. You're going to hear some amazing stories on this webinar tonight. With that, I can't say, I need to say it because I need to add a disclaimer. I can't promise you riches. I can't promise you that you're going to be a millionaire overnight. What I can promise you is what we're teaching you tonight works if you work it. Okay? It's like someone that wants to be healthy, but they don't want to eat healthy. There's a two-way street here. You have to give your part and the system does the rest. Okay, so if you are excited to learn about that, put me in the comments. Who's excited? Excited to learn exactly how to do this and how you can change your entire 2026? Because unfortunately, money, we need it for everything, right? It just is what it is. Money we need for anything. We need it for our kids' school. We need it to pay debt. We need it to live life. Okay, so we're just going to show you a better way of earning it. So the way people, normal, regular people, exact strategy, the system that you can copy and paste to start earning 5 figures a month online. Let me know in the comments who's from South Africa. Put SA in the comments if you're from South Africa. If you're from the UK, put that. If you're from the US, let me know who's dominating the call tonight. Let me see. Because the beauty about an online business, guys, it's global. That's the beauty of it. Okay, you can earn in dollars. Doesn't matter where you live in the entire world. You can earn in dollars. And when I speak in and I say 5 figures, I talk in dollars, US dollars, 5 figures every single month. Minimum is what you can earn if you just apply yourself, right? So what I'm going to break down is what we saw, okay? And before we get there, I'm going to give you 5 things of where you are probably right now. So I want you to tell me, as I'm putting it on the screen, let me know which one resonates.
So Nali, is it just me or is Lizelle?
No. Okay, so you guys, I think she froze. She will hop on now again. Can everybody hear me clear? Let me see.
Zanel, you muted.
It's like Zoom wants us now, Zanel. Zoom wants us. We've got this. Okay, so let's see quickly in the comment section. What is the one thing that you feel has been holding you back from starting an online business? Is it a fear of what people might be saying? Is it a fear of showing your face online? What could that be? I'm sure Lizelle is going to be back in just a few seconds and she's going to hit the ground running and she's going to pop you a few questions as well. Capital, fear of not succeeding, lost network, people don't believe it, fear of being Facebook.
There we go. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? I do not know, where did I go? Hopefully somewhere nice.
Okay, you guys, Zani, you can just go on. We've got some fears in the comment section of why people haven't started their online business yet. And I told them you're going to come right in and hit the ground running.
Okay.
And
All right, so let's carry on. Okay, so a little bit about me is that I used to work in a beauty salon. I used to do a lot of things. Let me know in the comments. Just put me in the comments if you used to do a lot of things. You used to do a lot of things, like a lot of jobs and blah blah. And listen, yeah, you can still do your job and do this. You're on this call because you want either extra income or you want to replace your income. There's a reason why you're on here. There's a reason why you're on this call and you're not on a fitness call. Okay. So for me, I was working full time in my beauty salon. Before that, I've worked a lot of jobs and I just never experienced the financial freedom that I wanted. Now, financial freedom to me is not having billions and billions and living in a mansion and driving a Lamborghini. Financial freedom for me was not having to worry about money all the time. That was it for me. I don't know what it's for you, but for me, that was it. That was spending time with my kids. My kids, I've got 3 daughters. They were 2 months old, each of them, and then I had to go back to work. I had to work all my life. I couldn't afford being one of those stay-at-home moms, although I so truly wanted to be. So when I discovered digital marketing, I discovered it never, I didn't even know what it meant. I Googled what it was online. I started watching other moms do it online, and I was like, heck, man, if other people can do it, then I can do this too. I heard about this online course that you can purchase and it's going to take you through everything. Now, I was working full-time in my salon in December of 2023. I didn't have time. I didn't have money, but I was so desperate for my circumstances to change. And I remember saying to my husband, I am not starting 2024 broke. And I'm getting us out of this. And I started with this digital marketing thing. By 4th week, I had my first sale. Within 6 months, I made my first South African million rand. I made my first 6 figures in 7 months. It's been 2 years now. I've made far over $400,000 as a stay-at-home mom. I'm telling you, this is so possible if you are just willing to learn some new skills, because that's what I had to do. I just learned how the online business worked, and I just started applying myself and I started doing it. And as you see on the screen there, I'm not even showing you fancy stuff. I'm showing you spending time with my family because that's what was most important to me. We have been able to pay off debt. We moved into a brand new house on the water that we wanted. We were able to buy a boat and go boating every single day. I'm able to spend time with my family. And the only reason I'm sharing this with you is not to brag or show you, oh, look at me. It's really just to share with you that the life, if you have a vision for your life, it's so possible. It's just past disappointments and past mistakes is holding you back, because it did me. It held me back, that it became my normal to just survive. And I was just done with, I didn't even know something different was possible. So I really believe that you are on here for a reason. If it's only to learn how to get going, I'm happy. I've done my job. Okay. So that's what happened, changed my entire life. And I've been able to help hundreds of other people do the same. And you're going to hear the stories yourself. So just to let you know why you don't want to miss this that's happening in the digital market right now, because over 5.3 billion people use social media. Can you just put a yes in the comments if you agree that everything's going online? I mean, you're on social media. If you meet someone for the first time, you go check if they're legit. You go check their Facebook profile, right? If your son or daughter is dating someone, or you want to date someone, you go check that profile and see where this person is from. Everything's online. And 82% of buyers say social media influences their purchasing decisions. The e-learning and the e-commerce industry are growing faster than any other traditional industry out there. With that, I'm saying the e-learning industry, meaning the learning of the skill industry, So instead of a product like a phone, that's also growing. But if you can teach someone skills, aka learning skills online, that is what grows the fastest, because it's online, right? So some of the community wins we've got on here, I just grabbed a couple of screenshots. Christelle ended her 2025 on a high. She said 33,000 in the last week of December. No 9-to-5 job will ever pay this. I'm so incredibly grateful that I found digital marketing. The absolute best decision ever. Danelle opened up, she's been in here a while, and she's opened up a Faces YouTube channel. And she's already had over 2.5 views. So even if you start and you don't know how social media works, I mean, she opened up a brand new Faces YouTube channel and it's growing. Another success story, and this is Cecilia, because I want her to come up and share her story. A couple of screenshots on what she's been able to do. She says, "Is this even real? Oh my word, you guys, I just smashed my 5 million mark, and with tears in my eyes, I just want to shout out from the roof tops. When God opens doors, He opens them wide. All we need to do is walk through and trust Him." She made 44K in one day. That's $2,500 in a day. $10,000 in total as an affiliate of DMS, which is amazing. And we're gonna chat about that in a minute. I'm gonna show you every single thing. By the end of this call, you're gonna know exactly what your route is. You can either go do your own thing. You can join a done for you system. You're gonna know exactly how to make it happen, what you want to make happen in 2026. Celia, are you there?
I'm absolutely, yeah. You guys, I'm humbled to share this with you tonight. So I'm a normal South African mama, which in 2023 got one of those shower breakdowns where I just decided, you know what, if things doesn't change now, it's never ever going to change. I was the broke mom. I was the mom putting things back on the grocery shelves. I was the mom that actually had to sell her car to cover debt because debt collectors threatened to take my stuff from my house, and I refused to let my little girl walk into the house after somebody came and took what I worked hard for. If working hard made you rich, I had to be a billionaire by that time already. But the problem is I was stuck in a cycle where I kept on trading time for money. And the more time I traded, the more frustrated I felt, because the less time I had with my little girl. I ended up being the mum that was so snappy that if she was 5 minutes late, I would snap without even realizing she's already having a bad day. And that's exactly where my turning point came, and I decided this is done, this is it. I am going to try what these mamas online are saying is working for them. So I honestly thought that I would make like an extra $600 a month. For us as South Africans, that's about 10,000 Rand extra a month. Just a nod of a head, if an extra 10,000 Rand in your bank account this month would make a difference. If it will help you buy groceries, if it will help you cover debt, if it will help you just take your spouse or your children for a milkshake and say, hey, let's spend some time together. I just wanted to make that extra 10,000 Rand a month. And I can tell you, 6 weeks later, I started making my first money. And it literally started happening the one after the other. Just to give you an idea, I used to rob Peter to pay Paul. Like literally, I would use debit order money to buy something small to put under a Christmas tree. Not something I really wanted to buy my child, but just to say, hey, I've put something under that tree. This December that passed now, I made over 100,000 Rand as a South African. I mean, I give all the glory to God for bringing me into this industry. I'm a normal mum. Just a normal mum that wanted a way to take care of my little girl. Today I went to go and buy her stationery for this year. The amazing feeling that I got to do that for her without counting pennies and without telling her, check for the cheapest ones, take something else. It's the most amazing feeling. And I would never have been able to do it without a program like this. One that showed me how to build a business where I can post 3 videos a day and literally make money even when I'm busy spending time with her. Each one of you on here tonight is here for a reason. There's a calling on your life. There's a calling for you to step up and to get better, to have better. I don't care what your age is. I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your background is. If I could do this, anybody can do this. I mean, literally, when I told my teenager I was going to make money online, she laughed at me. She laughed at me. Now she gets to live by the ocean and she smiles all the way because she gets to spend time with me. So don't worry about what others are saying. Don't worry about what others are saying. And the one thing that I do want to say, because I did see a lot of people comment, I'm afraid that this is a scam, when I asked what's holding you back. I want to ask you, where in your life can skills, can learning, can education be a scam? Because if you see that as a scam, why did you put your kids in school? Why did you go to school? Because that's what this is. You are equipping yourself. You are getting the education and equipping yourself with the skills to change your whole life. So that's going to be me. I'm blessed. I'm hoping I'm seeing you guys inside this community where we can take your hand and just literally show you how simple it actually is to work less and make more. Be blessed. Thank you, Zali.
Oh, I love that. She just has a way with words, eh? She just has a way with words. And it's just so inspiring. She was one of the ladies also inspired me. I'm telling you guys, it's It's all about what you want. And all that we do here is just share what we have so that you can have it too. I mean, there's a lot of programs out there. Let's not be kidding. There's a lot of things out there that promises you a lot of money, and you're welcome to go and try it. We're just sharing what is working for us, and I'm going to show you in a minute exactly why you would think so too. Okay, so excited to get going. Can you believe it, guys? I still can't believe it's 2026 already. So I want to share this of Nicola as well.
Hi guys, my name is Nicola. I'm 24 years old and I started with digital marketing about 8 months ago.
Oh, I had that last time too. Is it me or can you guys hear me?
She froze.
We can hear you, but she froze.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Nicola, you can see it there. Nicola is smashing like over $10,000 a month already. She has a fiance that used to work overseas, and he actually started making money online. He was my very first, he's my very first customer that did 6 figures. And she could see that he was making money, but she was so scared to show up online and show her face. She was extremely scared, even though she saw it was possible. And then they lost a lot of money in the beginning of that year. Let me see.
Hi. Hi guys, my name.
Oh my goodness, hang on. I really want to, because it's just such an amazing story. Hang on, guys. Let me just get it. Maybe I should play it like so.
Thank you, Lizelle. Thank you for the opportunity to share tonight. Hi guys, my name is Nicola. I'm 24 years old and I started with digital marketing about 8 months ago. I was very, very shy. Me and my fiance started together. So I didn't do content because my first hurdle in the online space was definitely talking on camera, 110%. I was so scared of the opinions of other people. And I think that a few of you also tonight, that is keeping you from actually taking this step. So what did I do? I asked my fiance to take content, and within 5 weeks, he could quit his job in America. So we took a shot and we gave it our all. He started creating content. He came back from America and he did digital marketing full time. I still worked my 9 to 5 because I was so scared to actually show up on camera that I didn't have the guts to actually just do it. So in February, me and Niku, we lost 960,000 Rand. We invested and it was a scam. So we lost all our money. We had to move out of our house and we walked into February with only 5,000 Rand in our bank account. And that was my why. So I knew Lizelle. Lizelle was my lash tech at a stage, and she said she made 1 million Rand in 6 months. I'm like, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that money back within 6 months. And you will see Lizelle. Lizelle's she tells us to be bold. So I told myself, 6 months, I'm going to do it. And I made my first million within 7 months. The only thing that I struggled with was actually speaking English. So I'm a very, very Afrikaans girl from Nelspruit, and that was something that I struggled with. And I struggled with Instagram, and I struggled with creating content without feeling salesy. And there was a few loopholes that I actually struggled with. And then one day I saw Lizelle in a coffee shop, and she actually told me about DMS. And I bought DMS. And that is, guys, everything changed. My mindset changed. I started incorporating God in my business. I started building relationships with the people in DMS, inside of DMS. And the secret sales weapon, oh my goodness, that is going to blow your mind. For me as an Afrikaans person struggling to actually speak English, now I can create content in seconds. This is the program that I wish I had when I first started. It's never been this easy. If you plug in, you follow Lizelle, you can be successful in the online space. I actually made a post and I said that I'm proud to actually give this to women because I know they will have everything they need to make in something in the online space. My first hurdle, scared to show my face. Now I love creating content. I love being creative and trying different things. My second hurdle was actually speaking English. Now I have a secret sales weapon, helping you write the coaching inside DMS you won't find anywhere else. Lizelle is pouring her heart and soul into the program, helping people make a success. I'm 24 years old. I don't have a degree. I actually felt ashamed. I really felt like I'm behind. Like most of my friends have degrees and they have a good job, and I actually just worked for 10,000 rand a month. And now at the age of 24, I earn $10,000, $12,000 a month using my cell phone and just following the program. So if you are somebody that are ready for change and ready to be part of something phenomenal, this is for you. And I can say that with an honest heart. Thank you, Lizelle.
Oh, I just had to share that because that is just amazing. All right, are you guys ready to learn exactly how this works? Hey, I'm sure you guys have been very inspired about this, right? Let me see the comments. Ready, ready? I know you guys want to get to the point. Okay, I had someone message me now and say, yeah, Lizelle, I know I want to do it. I just want to know how. Okay, let's go. Let's get into that. Okay, so there's a difference between affiliate marketing and digital marketing. Okay, affiliate marketing, most of the time when you can start an online business, you can start it with these two ways on how to do it. Okay, affiliate marketing is when you sell someone else's product. It's a good place to start because you don't need to create your own product. You earn a percentage commission, you share your link, and people purchase from you. Digital marketing, on the other hand, is when you sell your own products. It's when you create something of your own and you sell that. Okay, so one of the ways, I'm giving you some tips here, is let's say you love to travel. Okay, then you go and choose a company that has an affiliate program. So you can go to Travel Start, for instance. And when you scroll, normally when you see it on a website, you scroll down to the bottom and you look for a become an affiliate sign. Once you see that, you apply to be an affiliate. And let's say you love the traveling and you do content and you let people know, oh my goodness, look where I am. Or you just give them inspiration of where they can go when they want to go on a holiday. Then what you do is, as you are posting every single day, your affiliate link you put in your bio, in your Instagram or in your TikTok or in your Facebook. And when they want more information or want to know what the cost is or what would a holiday like this cost, you just say to them, go to the link in my bio. When they click on that link and they purchase from you, you get commission, right? But the commission on most of the companies is quite small. That's the thing. And I don't know about you, but I am sensing that you want to make some good money, okay? You want a good transformation. So one of the examples I want to give you here is Kihara. I like to share her example because it's just so inspiring. She lost a lot of weight before she even started with DMS. She lost a lot of weight, and I remember her saying to me, you know, Lizelle, I had a complete body transformation. I lost weight that I never thought I would be able to lose. I am ready for a financial transformation. I want to start with a transformation in my finances. So what she did was she started, and as she was sharing her story and her content, obviously she was saying why she started. People wanted to know, hey, how did you lose the weight? Okay, how did you lose the weight? Hey, Jessica says she bought already. Let's go, Jessica. Awesome. So she just started, and then people asked her, and then because of the skills she was learning while she was making sales, she was like, hey, I'm going to create a digital product. I'm going to price it at $99 and I'm going to sell it because people want the information. I'm going to sell it. I hope you're hearing something here. People are paying for skills and information because they want a shortcut. They wanted to know what she did. And she sold it and she made over $3,600, which is amazing for someone who just started. That is amazing with someone who just started with their own product. So here's the 3 things that you need to get started. You need a digital product, something that hopefully gives someone a transformation, because the bigger the transformation, the bigger the price, the bigger the amount that you can charge, or the bigger the amount that you can make. You need an automated system. I don't know about you, but I'm a busy mom of 3 daughters. I do not have time to sit on my phone the entire day trying to make sales. I do not have the time to sit in DMs answering questions. Can I get an amen in the comments if you are there? You're like, please, Azelle, I also don't want that. I just want to make the money in my sleep, okay? And it sounds so weird because it sounds like, oh, that cannot be, but it is. If you have a system and a system structure that works for you online 24/7, you can literally make sales in your sleep. And I'm going to prove that to you. Think about Takealot, Amazon, when you can go 2 o'clock tomorrow morning and you can go and purchase something. Do you have to wait to get on a call with someone to make that purchase? No. Did someone call you, reach out to you and ask you, hey, please come and buy from Amazon? No. You make that decision because you probably saw something, you thought about something you needed. You might think you didn't see any ads or whatever, but you did. Your subconscious picked it up because there's so many places that you can purchase from, but you chose to go there because you are familiar with the brand. It's all about the marketing, and the automated system just makes it easier because it handles the sales for you. And then the only thing that's really your part on a regular basis is the discovery method. Because if you have an amazing product that you know can help people, and you have your automated system that works online for you 24/7, you just need people to discover you. How are they going to know what you offer if you don't tell them about it? Okay. So like I shared with you, you can either go create your digital product, or you can, and that you can do in Canva. I've got a little surprise at the end for you. So that I'm very excited to share. So you can either create your own digital product, okay, but your discovery method is through content. So you post like 5 to 7 second reels. You do not have to show your face online. I have my own Instagram Faces account that I opened up just to make the point and prove that you can make online sales. I've had many faces people had success on their Instagram, especially because Instagram is all about the 5-7 second reels, using trending audio and just have a good hook. Okay, so you just post 5 to 7 second reels on a daily basis, and then Facebook is a great place. We call it a discovery. We call it a visibility method. Okay, where you're just being visible. You're going and add 30 minutes of your day. You go and you add some value into Facebook groups. Okay, so here's the automated system. Here's how this works. So I'm going to explain it briefly to you. If you don't understand, we'll see if we have time for questions afterwards. Otherwise, at any time, just get back to the person that invited you here. They have all the answers for you. Okay, if you're ready to get started, let us know in the comments there so we can welcome you in. We go crazy about people because we know their life's about to change. So the automated system, you know, it's like a funnel, the funnel that you get in a kitchen. There's the broad part on top because that's the awareness. That's how it works. Like in my instance, I did not know that you could only work like 1 to 2 to 3 hours a day and make the kind of income that I'm making. I never knew that even existed. I was used to grinding on and working very hard. So I never even knew digital marketing existed. Like I said to you, I had to Google what it was all about. So when I first heard about it, I went on social media. I didn't discover this on social media. I just knew on social media that people were making money online. I actually discovered it through someone that walked into my salon. And then when you go online, I could see other people were making money. So I became aware of it. The next level is interest. You would give your email to someone when they give you a freebie or some information, right? So you got into this webinar tonight because of an email, right? Yes, in the comments. Same, was invited by email, John says. Exactly. Okay, you were invited by email because that's how you got in. You became aware of it. You exchanged your email address for more information, okay? And now what's happening is you're starting to get emails from that person you gave your email address to. Because now this person is educating you in bits and little pieces on how this works and what this can do for you. And during the course of the emails, they invite you to the webinar. And it's on the webinar and further along where you make that decision and it's like, is this for me or is this not for me? Okay? So some buy and some don't. So don't be afraid. Not everyone's going to buy from you. That's totally normal. Okay? But this is why the funnel becomes more narrow at the bottom. Okay. You guys, it all makes sense. Does it make sense? Samsung says just join. So Samsung, give us your name so we can celebrate with you. Awesome. People are ready for 2026, hey guys. You guys are ready. You are not playing around. You already. I've had people tell me that today, all day today. I'm so happy people are finally taking responsibility of their own lives. Because let me tell you, I waited a very long time to win the lotto. And for things to change in my life, nothing changed until I made the change. So happy. Okay, but let us know what your name is. We want to welcome you. So gaps we saw was, because like I said to you, there's a lot of programs out there, guys. You can go and Google now a digital program. You're going to find one. Okay? The gaps we saw, and this is why DMS exists, was people wanted to make money online, but they did not know how. They didn't know how to do it. Many of them bought courses, went online, tried it, but they even gave up before they even launched because the setup was so confusing. They didn't understand the automated part of the business. They didn't understand the setup of their own system, okay? Some had success, but they got stuck because there was no one coaching them. Like they were left in the dark. They would buy from someone and then they would just be left alone to figure it all out by themselves. A lot of them felt abandoned and lonely after joining other programs. Many couldn't even start because they didn't have access to PayPal or global payment tools. Okay, like the ones in Namibia, for instance, they don't have PayPal. So they couldn't make money online because they couldn't have PayPal, right? They are actually doing it right now. PayPal is being incorporated there. And many of them lacked confidence to show up online because they didn't get any feedback. No one was coaching them and saying, oh, okay, I see your content, you should be talking like this, or you should maybe do this, use this type of hook, and so forth. No one was really coaching them. In DMS, we have covered all those gaps. We don't just help you build confidence. We help you build confidence, not just the content. We teach sales psychology, not just a one-size-fits-all post that doesn't convert. And you don't need to show your face. We show you how to do that too. We don't leave you to figure it out on your own. I'm going to show you step by step what we do so we make sure that you are covered from all ends. The coaching is included. You get an AI bot that we call our secret sales weapon. Okay, this is an AI bot, guys, that motivates you, that speaks to you, that shows you what type of content, that can create your entire content for the month or how long ever, that can write your emails for you, can do everything for you. The tech setup we do for you. I'm telling you now, no one does that. We do that for you. In other programs, you have to pay someone if you don't want to set it up yourself. We do the entire setup for you. You get multiple income streams, so we don't just give you one. And we don't teach you that it's all about you can just sell DMS. We teach you how to build your brand. In DMS Pro, we teach you how to create your own digital products. We teach you how to build your brand, start earning and learning. And then when you're ready, start building your own brand if that is what you want.
Not seem to have a discussion without it ending in an argument because the financial burden was so heavy on our shoulders. I was also dreading going back to work after my maternity leave for a salary of $300 every single month, working 50+ hours a week. And that's when I decided that I needed to start looking at the moms that were making money online, and I needed to start investigating and asking questions. And that's exactly what I did. And since then, which was 1 year and 3 months ago, I have invested in multiple done-for-you systems, but nothing comes close to the digital magnetic system. Because since the day that I launched my digital magnetic system, I have literally generated over 1,000 leads on a monthly basis. I have literally gone from having months with no sales, absolutely no sales, to never ever having a month without a sale again. I literally went from not knowing exactly what to do and where to go to getting valuable and intensive and one-on-one training in my community with pod calls, with the secret sales weapon that literally creates my content for me in minutes. I have a 17-month-old toddler that runs around this place like a crazy little animal, so I don't always have 1 to 2 hours a day. I literally went from being able to offer my customers done for you, new faces content every single month. Monday Momentum Call, it's mind-blowing. Content audits, literally training on a next level. If you've been looking at done-for-you systems, the digital magnetic system is the system for you. I don't care if you're looking at your own digital product or if you are looking at becoming an affiliate for DMS. Just do it. I promise you, you won't regret it. Not a single one.
And that mommy became another mommy, or well, she had a second child, I mean. That is just amazing, right? Okay, so here for the good stuff, DMS offers you both. I hope that's good news for you. You or don't have to choose between affiliate products and creating your own products. You can actually do both within DMS. So the breakdown of that is, okay, are you guys ready? I'm going to show you. So if you had to start your own digital business, just for your done for you system, you would probably pay double the $1,497 now, because it's minimum $2,500 to set up an entire funnel. Okay. Your training that you get, that's mindset training that helps you get rid of those limiting beliefs, because sometimes we've got a lot of disappointments in the past that keeps us from really going for the life that we want to create for ourselves, which is the magnetic sales formula, the training, the magnetic sales formula, the AI bot, the coaching. And most of these that I'm dropping here is a monthly expense, right? So in DMS, this all is a total of over $6,471. But you're not going to pay that, right? You are going to get the resale rights to the Starter and Pro. You're going to get 12 exclusive PLR products, which is products that you can rebrand and resell as your own, because it's PLR, it's private label right products for 100% profit. The resale rights you get is 90% profit. This is the most generous in the market. A good affiliate commission is 30%. You get 90% in DMS. Faces marketing strategy, you get an advanced launch strategy of 10 to help you go step by step to go over $10,000 months. You get the perfect customer masterclass. A lot of people don't know who they're talking to. They don't know who they want to help. They don't have a vision for their future, right? That's what helps them here. Magnetic sales formula is getting out of your own way, mindset training, a lot of that, creating your own products. It's an entire course included in the DMS Pro. So if, for instance, you want to get started with the DMS Pro, but you don't want to sell the DMS, you want to create something of your own, you're going to get the best of both. You're going to get the DMS plus you're going to get the whole entire course to create your own products with the funnels, the templates, everything included. You get certified on this, okay? You get pod coaching calls where you go into small groups and grow with 5 and 6 figure earners that coach you through this entire process. There are regular guest speakers. So you are not paying over $6,000. There's only a once-off $1,197, which is $1,197, plus a once-off $67 activation fee. Now, our commitment is not to raise that activation fee. It includes your emails, it includes your domain, it includes your setup, it includes your funnels. It's just a once-off amount for everything to be set up. But that $67 is going up according to the market, because everything gets expensive every single time, right? And we don't want you to pay that increased price. So if you want to get in and you want to start now, you are going to save money. That's just it. I'm just being blunt and open about it. The DMS Starter, because a lot of people can't start on the Pro. So some people are like, let me just, either your budget doesn't allow it, or it's like, can I just make a little bit of money and see if this is for me, and then take it further from there. So in the DMS Starter, what you get here is a fully done for you business setup. Also, you get the resale rights to the starter. So with every sale, you make over $440. You get a 30-day content strategy plan, 5 exclusive PLR products, faceless marketing strategy, weekly group support, a 5K roadmap. In other words, you learn step by step how to make your first $5,000 online. Perfect customer masterclass, magnetic sales funnel, all the goodies with $2,500. But for you, it's just a once-off $497 plus a once-off $67 activation fee. No monthly cost, no hidden expenses, once off. Show me any other place that can offer you that. This is just insane, okay? So I want to give you some bonuses, all right? Are you guys still living and breathing? I feel like I'm talking to myself here. Let me just open up my comments here. Is this exciting, guys? Hey, exciting? Let's go. Okay. So bonus number 1 is it's included for free, the entire system. Okay, so you don't pay for the system. The more income streams you add, then only later you can upgrade, because systems do cost money, right? But in this system, we give it for you for free, where most systems start charging you a minimum of $99 a month. It actually goes, oh my goodness, it goes up to $497 a month. But for this system, it's free. We just set it up, the entire system. You get VIP membership, where you get weekly live calls. We do a weekly call every single week, where you get the coaching from me inside the community. We do content audits. You get step-by-step assistance. You get feedback on what you are doing. In the pod calls, you get it. And this week coming, guess who's hosting the newbie call? Moi! I'm hosting the newbie call this week, okay? I'm going to take you step by step I want to make sure that every single person that start can get all their questions answered and know exactly what to do and how to get going. Okay, weekly live Zoom calls, a 24/7 active chat community. You get content templates. Now, here's the good thing. You get an entire content vault. In the starter, you get a 30-day content vault. In the pro, we're giving you fresh content every single month with hooks that are working with what's happening in the space right now, because the algorithm changes and people change. Okay? So the bonus number 4 is you get the secret sales weapon. You get her absolutely for free. You don't pay extra for her like in other places. We give it to her for you for free so that you know exactly from day one. It's like having a little coach in your pocket. You just ask her, what do I need to do now? And she tells you. Okay. And this is what I'm very excited about. Very excited because the community doesn't even know the extent of this. I only told them by now that we are doing the 3-day workshop that we are doing next week. This is a workshop where we are going to teach people how to create their own digital products. Okay. This is a workshop we are doing for free. And if normally with our rate, people buy it because they see the value in it, and then you'll be able to get the sales. But what I have not shared yet is what we are doing is we are going to do a step-by-step Canva course in detail that we're going to add as a bonus to this workshop that you can get for free. This is going to be mind-blowing because let me tell you, this only is worth thousands of dollars that you will not get anywhere else, and we are not holding back. So I'm extremely excited about it. And what better way to start than to start like this? We're giving you the best of both worlds, and you'll be able to give it for your customer as well. So I know there's some questions. So what your next step is you just get back to the person that invited you here. I'm going to cover some questions, but if you do have any other question, you want to get started, just get back to the person that invited you by email. Okay. A lot of people ask, well, there are so many people doing it. Isn't the market saturated? I showed you with that very first graph. It is growing. I'm telling you, it's growing. The people are in digital marketing for many, many years, and the experts are saying the middle class is falling away. And this is info that you can go Google. I'm sharing this with you because the middle class is falling away because of the rate the digital marketing is moving and speeding. It means people are making more money that never made this type of money before. And this is not rich talk, guys. This is a normal business. It's just faster. You remember the first phone we had? Now we are having all iPhones or something that's faster. You never thought that many, many years ago, but we are living it now. This is where the world's going. It's going digital. Is this a scam? Well, I hope by now. I know I saw some people said they have a fear of it's a scam. Can I just get a 1 in the comments that you've changed your mind? You now know it's not. Hey, you know it's not a scam. Because, I mean, I don't know how to prove it any better way to you. It certainly isn't. Do I have to show my face? Absolutely not. Okay? If you don't show your face and you are brand new on social media, it might take slightly longer because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. It's not about the face that's online. It's about the message. Okay, so we teach you how to do that. Will you have support? You will have the best support. There is no other best support than this. You have pod calls, coaches that look after you. You've got Monday calls, you've got Tuesday calls, you have Wednesday calls. You just need to show up. Whatever you need, it's there. We have a dedicated tech support inside here. If at all you want to know something, can I do this? Can I do that? It's in there. So much support inside here. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us. If you do have any more questions, I see we do have like a few minutes. Is there someone that wants to ask a question? Then I can answer that quickly. I went quite fast to do this one, hey? What if you can't attend? Will there be a recording sent? Yes. There's always recordings. If you can't attend it, there's a recording. And also you can always reach out, hey, to customer support. Our support is on point. We just appointed someone that is a dedicated tech support, and we just appoint someone to be dedicated support for the community. I'm actually announcing that on Monday. We've been having great support so far, but we are just going next level, guys. We are just going next level. Okay, the support is already next level. Yep, absolutely. All right. What else? Do we have any questions? What do you do if you don't have finance? Oh, that's a good question. If you don't have the money to buy DMS yet, we do have payment plans. Okay, so you're going to get the link from the person that invited you here tonight. Okay. And then the next step that you're going to do, let me just show you, is they are going to send a link to a page that looks like this. Okay. So you are allowed to change the colors and stuff on the page. So it might look different, a little bit different than this one, but this is about what it's going to look like. There's going to be an option on there, and you can just click on the option. Once you click on the option, you'll see that there are the payment plans that shows on there. Okay. So all you need to do is just go click on that link, go check it out, and the payment plans will be, it's a 3-month payment plan on both if you want to take the payment plan. Okay.
Now,
Good
there's
question.
someone asking, how does tax work?
Good question. So it's your own business, right? So you can do one of two things. You can either register for provisional tax. I would not do that. I would start the way I started. I started just as in my name as a sole proprietor. I didn't register anything. To be honest, when I started, I wasn't even sure if it was going to work. So I just started it. And then as the money started coming in, I registered my business. And once it's registered, you just, like with any income that you get, you have to declare your income on a yearly basis, and you just declare it. If you do provisional tax, you can pay a little bit of provisional tax on a monthly basis. Okay, but I'm not an accountant. You need to get to an accountant, but that's how it works, just like any other business. Traditional universities have finally caught on, and they are charging exorbitant amounts for digital marketing. They will teach you only theory. DMS gives you training on the job. It's a bonus. Absolutely. I have a friend in digital marketing, or in a university. Digital marketing is one of her modules. She's learned more in DMS than she did there. It's really true. Every day is an exciting day. Okay. For the payments, is the Visa card option available for everyone? Yes. So because it's affiliate, it is through DMS. And this is the bonus. If you're in Namibia or the UK or anywhere where you struggle with a payment gateway and you're like, but Lizelle, I can't have a PayPal, I don't have payment gateways. That's what's amazing about it, is because it's affiliate, all the payments come through DMS and you get paid your commission either via PayPal or straight into your bank account. That is what makes it so amazing. And that's why you'll see more Namibians in the community, because since they caught wind of this, they're like, man, we're going for this, right? It's because you don't need a payment gateway. So that's awesome. All right. Any more questions? To be a success, how many hours per day is required in the beginning? That's a fantastic question, Natasha. So if you can dedicate 2 hours a day, you can have a lot done. And I feel like I say this all the time and people don't really listen. I think it's because we are human, okay? We want to do everything in one day. We are just human. We want to make the money now, okay? But the secret in it is daily consistency. It's like you want to lose weight, but you want to gym for 24 hours because you want to lose all the weight in one day. It just doesn't work that way. So 2 hours a day is more than enough to be consistent. Don't worry about going through all the training all at once. Just in the training is built for speed. Okay, this program is built for speed, so you can start earning as soon as possible. So you get 7 modules that you go through. That's about 4 minutes long. It's like a crash course. And then in that last module, I tell you exactly what to do. That's what you need to do on a daily basis, and you only need 2 hours for that. Okay, if you want to put in some extra time to do some extra training, you can do that in your own time. Okay, what is the difference between, did I see, I saw something, what? Someone asked, what was the difference between, I think you asked what's the difference between DMS or Legacy or DMS and DWA. I didn't catch that. There are people inside this community from all over that has had other programs as well. The difference between DMS and most out there is it's an affiliate, which most of those others aren't. They give you resale rights, like for instance, maybe 100% resale rights, but that means you have to do all the admin yourself, okay? And many of those programs don't give you the coaching support. They don't give you monthly content. They do not do pod calls. They don't give you a secret sales weapon. Okay, we have built this for speed, so it's a little bit different. Okay, it makes the best difference. All right, so I hope that answers your question, but you are welcome to reach out to the person who invited you here. They will be more than happy to explain that. Okay, With Capitec, you can open an entrepreneur account, which is great. Oh, I didn't even know that. That is awesome. All right, let's see. Do you have to do network marketing to build a team to do this? Good question. Not at all, Cheryl. You do not earn from people that sign up with you. You don't earn from their sales. Okay. So if you sign, let's say Zanel signs up with me, she buys from me. Whatever sales she makes is hers. Whatever sales I make is mine. This is not a network company. Okay, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like building a team. It doesn't work like that at all. Does faceless work better than face forward? I do faceless, I get likes. So faceless takes a little bit longer, like I said. I feel I did answer that. It takes a little bit longer because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And especially if you're on a brand new account and people don't know you, it's going to take time for them to get to know you. Okay, but we do have a faceless strategy, and I'm going to give you one tip on that. Is a lot of people that do faceless content, they just post all over the show, right? They post all over the show, but they don't have one color, they don't have one font. If you are faceless, people need to recognize you. If you don't show your face, how else are they going to recognize you? You need to use one color, one font, so they can start recognizing your posts. Okay. Okay, guys, I think that is it. If you do have any more questions, please just get back to the person that invited you here. And if you're inside the community, please come and introduce yourself. Everything is automated. Once you start, everything is automated. And come and introduce yourself. And we are going to hoo-ha when you come in. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome
If you'd like to know more about the incredible program that we're all working with, drop me a comment and I will get back to you with all the info that you need. Yes, it is that easy to make money online.